When you're getting started with social media, it can be super difficult to afford the equipment that you need because it's so expensive. The good, high quality equipment comes at a price. And when you're starting out, it can be very difficult to pay that price. So with a camera, what are things that we can do to cut some costs, at least for the first few videos or the first few posts in this case, whatever? Use your phone. I mean, it's such a simple solution, but can go very wrong because of people just don't know how to use it. So here are some things that I think are super important when you want to use your phone. Number one is get yourself a tripod, okay? Get a tripod. You don't want this to look like a home movie, okay? If you use a tripod, it will reduce the amount of shaking by 99%, okay? That 1% is allowable because those are where accidents live. Sometimes your floor is just shaky and it can't be helped. Somebody's walking by or you're bouncing your knee and you forgot for a second. Somebody moves an inch, right? Those kind of floors. Or you actually bump the tripod or, something like that. That's that 1%. That's allowable. But if you're holding your phone, right? And it's shaking and the wind whipping past the microphone and you're shooting an advertisement for your company, it looks so bad, okay? Guys, it looks so bad. Get a tripod, set it up, and shoot it so that it's not shaky. Okay, get the tripod. Even if that tripod has to be a stack of books, that's fine, all right? That's still a tripod. It reduces the shakiness. A tripod really is meant to get the height that you need, which again, stack of books can do, and it's to help it so that your camera isn't just going to sag down or move side to side or fall or whatever, to make sure that your camera stays where you put it and right there. It's frozen. Number two is your lighting. Sometimes lighting can be very difficult to achieve nice lighting that draws viewers in and say, I don't know what it is, but this looks familiar, really is what you're doing. You're trying to make your video look like a movie because movies have a certain aspect of lighting that you're trying to replicate at home, which frankly you can do. Here is where you shouldn't cut cost. Buy the nice lighting, okay? You can buy relatively affordable, comparatively, lighting, but it's super important to have nice, soft lights. And cameras, especially your phone, depending on when your phone was made, is going to require more light than your eyes. You can see in the dark, basically. A camera can't. It doesn't matter how much you play with the settings, you're not going to be able to make it see in the dark. Do your research, invest in good lighting, and make sure that your camera is bright enough. And one way to check is if you look at a nice big screen, right? Like your TV, put it on your TV. And if you can see what's called grain or noise, and if you can see like little grains, it looks like little grains of sand, so it's very accurate to the name. If you can see it moving around right? And it looks like there's a texture there instead of looking at it like you would with your eyes. That's one way that you can tell, all right, I didn't quite give it enough light. And your phone, every camera that you have should have some kind of a light meter that will be able to tell you if it has enough light. Make sure that you look at this all the time. And when you're setting up your lighting, take a video, a short clip of you just kind of sitting there, and then watch it on a larger screen. Don't point your camera at the place that you're going to be shooting without you in the frame. Just simple physics of light is that different objects reflect more or less than others. If you're looking at a white wall, it's going to be different than me wearing a pink shirt with this tie, or pointing it at a black chair, without you in it, because you're looking at it from the other side of the camera. It's super important. Make sure that you look at it from the same angle that everyone else, you the viewers, are going to look at it. The last thing is your angle. Angle is one of those things that it's very hard to ruin your camera, video, but it can really change how things feel. If you're shooting a video like this is what we could call a talking head video. It's very, it's very much you're sitting across from me, say if we were in a booth at a diner or something, you're sitting across from me and we're talking. We're having a conversation and you're sitting directly across from me, looking me straight in the eye. I'm looking you in the eye. You're right in front of me. But if you were, say, slightly off to the side, that's really awkward if we're the only two who are here, right? I mean, if there were three of you, right? So if you had a second camera, then yeah, absolutely put it off to the side. Get that nice second camera angle. But for the first one, it's super important to have it right in front, like you are to me. Because then I can look you in the eye, you can look me in the eye. Number one, get yourself a tripod. Super cheap, Amazon, $20, all right? Stack of books. Because if you have books lying around, I have books that I specifically kept around so that I can put cameras on it. Get yourself a tripod. Shaky cameras look horrible. Number two, lighting. Don't skip out on good quality lighting, all right? I cannot emphasize it enough. Get quality lighting. Research how to light your subject. Number three, camera angle. First camera angle, talking head video like this, straight in front. You want to be talking, you want to have a conversation. If you have a second camera, often, put it off to the side. Totally acceptable. Looks awesome as a matter of fact. Okay? Thank you so much for watching. I hope you found this informative, and don't forget to subscribe. See you guys later.